What's going on, everybody? My name is Aaron Sheltnick. This is my 2019 Top 50 Installer Video nomination. I've been in the industry for 16 years. 14 of those years I've been at the shop I'm currently at, which is Solar Pro Tent and Tunes in Warrensburg, Missouri. My installation specialty would be wiring, fabrication, and integration. I operate with the philosophy of exceeding my clients' expectations on every aspect, from the sale to the product to the final installation. I treat vehicles with pride and respect, and I don't sacrifice any kind of quality, no matter what the cost is when it comes to the final product. Influences I've had throughout my career, especially in the past couple years, are definitely guys like Eric Markland, Charles Brazil, David Phillips. They're pretty good friends of mine that I keep in contact with on a daily basis. Also look up to guys from a fabrication standpoint like Tom Miller, Matt Schaefer, Brian Schmidt. The guys like that are constantly evolving with the way they fabricate, and they're willing to share that information, knowledge with other people, which I truly appreciate. How coworkers would describe me, there isn't a whole lot of coworkers here. That's just me and my brother-in-law CJ. But I would think CJ would say I'm goal-oriented, attention to detail, professional. This is one of those questions that I don't necessarily feel like that I'm the best person to answer that, because it's me saying what I think they would say about me. So I had my buddy Eric Markland kind of give a brief video on how he looks at me as a coworker, installer in person. So I'm gonna let him share that with you.
So I have a tendency to gravitate towards genuinely good people, and Brother Aaron is no exception. He is really a genuinely good person. No motives, no intentions, nothing. He just wants to come into work and give his clients the best possible product they can get. And we met at a door panel class about 2 years ago out in Arizona, and we just kind of gravitated towards each other. And ever since, like I said, we talk all the time, and we finally got to collaborate on a couple projects. He's asked me, hey, need your input. And watching this guy, give his all and always have his client's best interest at heart. I mean, there were times, we're halfway through it and he's like, hey, I want to try something different. I think my client would like this. Let me call my client. And that's something that I definitely tip my hat off to him for, is to always, have his client's best interest at heart, as you should. And, just watching him, talk to clients on the phone, interact with them, it's not a front, it's not a facade. This is genuinely who he is. He's a good person with a good heart. And, seeing that firsthand, I soak that in myself, what I'm saying? Because, who doesn't want to be the best they can be and give their clients the best possible experience, whether from the sales side, installation side, the fabrication side. It's we want to have a whole package, and he is that whole package. I mean, just a very charismatic gentleman, and seeing him come in every morning and just give his all, and his willingness to attack new projects and try different things is something that I think his clients definitely appreciate, because I think he values himself. And once you value yourself, you value your craft, then your clients will definitely appreciate that, and they will acknowledge that and know that. So, Aaron, keep up the good work, man.
The biggest challenges for 2019 is probably working on managing my time. We were a 4-man crew here in 2018, and we lost 2 of those guys due to career change or relocation. So definitely been working on balancing my time with clients in the install bay, in the office, so on and so forth, along with my personal life. That's something I think a lot of people struggle with in our industry. It seems like we're all real late workers. It's hard to go home at night sometime and shut off. That is definitely something I'm working on for 2019, probably something I'll be working on in 2020 as well. But it's one of those things I think you can constantly evolve on how to manage that. So I look forward to that in 2019 and seeing where I end up. What I want my customers to remember, I want them to remember how the quality and the time and the pride that I put into their vehicle to achieve every expectation they could ever imagine. You know, I want them to remember the way I do things that they maybe don't see, the way I put speakers, amplifiers, enclosures in vehicles, utilizing factory mounting points, you know, not putting unnecessary holes anywhere in the vehicle, and basically treating their vehicle like it's my own. You know, running wire, attaching to the vehicle, camouflaging it so it looks like factory wiring inside that vehicle is another thing I'd like them to remember. You know, overall, just the passion that I have for what I do. You know, I wake up every morning, I enjoy coming to work. I continue to do that. Never once said, oh man, this is going to be a terrible career. I really take a lot of pride in this industry, and I really love doing what I do. Why I think I should be in the top 50, this is always a hard question because it's, you know, I don't like talking about myself again, but I think that, you know, I'm willing to learn every day. I'm one of those guys that I want to be better today than I was yesterday. I'm constantly growing and expanding my knowledge, tooling to different techniques. You know, I take seriously every aspect of our job, whether that's the sale, whether that's the wiring of the integration, or whether that's the fabrication, or the upholstery side of things. You know, I'm constantly trying to better myself. You know, whether that's talking to some of the guys in the industry, learning a new skill. My boy Charles, I think he's going to come in here and kind of mention a little bit about how I've grown in the past year, making me deserving of being in the top 50.
Hi, my name is Charles Brazil, owner and operator of First Coast Auto Creations. I'm here to talk to you today about Aaron Sheldnick and his growth over the past year. I met Aaron probably about 2 years ago now at a Mobile Solutions training, where we kind of hit it off, me and a bunch of other guys. So we've been pretty close and staying in touch. So I've seen some of Aaron's installs previously before we went to the training. I was like, okay, he's got some work to do as far as making the install look not so forced into the vehicle and kind of following some of the lines. But man, over this past year, he's really stepped it up a notch. I'm seeing some next level techniques that he's employing into these installs. Also seeing different uses of materials is what I also look for, as far as, you know, carpet to vinyl transitions. If he's doing, you know, bull nose lines in the panels and stuff like that, just things that kind of take a basic install to another level. So just watching him this past year has been great. Seeing all the stuff that he's using, all the techniques that he's learned, now he's using them in the installs. It's been amazing to see, man. So he's turning out some great work. I look forward to seeing what he can do in the future.
How my performance has affected our shop's culture. It is one of those things, since I've been in this shop since day one, I've been able to have my hand in every aspect of this business. So I get a lot of say on how we do things, you know, what products we carry, what kind of jobs we take on, so on and so forth. I definitely think in 2019, the biggest thing I've brought to the table would be tooling. You know, I made that jump and personally bought my own laser CNC, you know, because it was something I wanted to offer as far as an installation skill on my own. And, you know, that's turned into giving our clients different opportunities to maybe think a little bit more outside the box of different things we could do for their vehicle. You know, the training that that CJ sends me to is another thing. You know, I bring that knowledge back, and whether that's the integration side of things or whether that's a fabrication thing, you know, we infiltrate that right into our business. And in turn, our culture has definitely turned into what I'll say a more higher end experience for my clients. We do carry higher end equipment. You know, that's something that in our demographic, we've had to kind of coach and teach our clients kind of what to expect when they walk in this door, whether that's the product that they're purchasing or the overall experience. And I just want to end this video with saying thank you for watching this nomination video. You know, I take a lot of pride and time in doing this. I enjoy doing this. It's very eye-opening for me at the end of the year. It kind of forces me to look through and see, you know, what I've accomplished this year and what I can make better. I don't like talking about myself on camera by any means, so this is tough for me. But again, thank you. Thanks for doing this. I think this is a good thing. You all have a nice day. yeah.